back to Arizona Moves Home. I am Kimberly Arif with Weichert Realtors, Courtney, Valleywide. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Randy Courtney, who is the broker owner of Weichert Realtors, Courtney, Valleywide. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, first of all, thank you for allowing me to interview you to help educate buyers, especially in today's market. The first question I wanted to ask you was about you, your background.
Well, it started in Indiana, and I moved to Arizona in 1980, and I started my career right after ASU. Got into business in 1986.
Wow.
So started with Merrill Lynch Realty back when they had a division of real estate. Then helped open RE/MAX for 16 years. Went independent in 2002. So that's when I formed Courtney Valleywide Properties. And then 3.5 years ago, we aligned ourselves with a national, renowned, family-owned and operated company known nationwide with the largest corporate relocation company is Weichert Realtors.
And I actually came to you as a buyer some 15 years ago with my husband, Elliot. And now I am part of your team.
We are so happy to have you in our family.
Thank you, and I'm thrilled to be here.
That's great.
So we have, a number of properties from Weichert Realtors, Courtney Valleywide. And it's always been a pleasurable, easy, seamless experience. I'd like you to tell us today, though, about the team at Weichert Realtors, Courtney Valleywide.
You bet, because when you hire a great agent like Kimberly, you get much more. And what we have is we've assembled a team. We have a stager, we have a professional photographer. We also have Michael that does IT support. Also with Monica, she's been with us over 9 years, listing coordination. Also, of course, very important is the transaction coordination. Jenny Arias, she's been with us over 15 years. So we have assembled this wonderful, well-oiled machine to help each one of our clients negotiate through this myriad of selling a house or buying a house. When people don't buy a house every day, and of course we do, we help the process be smooth and with pure confidence in getting that closed.
Well, that's what we've always experienced, Ellie and I, ourselves. But could you tell me a little bit about the team itself, the other agents? Because I had the pleasure of working with some.
Certainly.
You have an awesome team. You started with your daughter, Nicole.
Oh yes, absolutely. I think there's 29 on our team right now. And again, we're a brokerage that more as a niche broker. We don't want to be one of these that just hires to get agents, to get licensed. We want productive agents. So we have 29, okay? And we service the whole valley. Thus the name Courtney Valleywide Properties. So we have people that coming from all walks of life and all parts of the world coming here, and we're servicing them depending on where they want to be in the valley. Like most people know, this is about a 50-mile radius valley. We serve them all.
Yes, and when you said 29, that's 29 sets of eyes on properties, and we network together, we share.
Absolutely.
In fact, if your daughter Nicole set up a separate website,
right.
I'll let you tell.
You bet. And of course, when she was at ASU, she came to me and said, Dad, I'd like to be a realtor. I was like, really? Are you sure? And she said, yes, I'm sure. And now she's become one of our top agents after 6 years with us, and obviously carry on that tradition of high-level service to our clients.
And she set up a website where all of us can go on, what we're looking for, what we have, and share with one another, which makes it better for our buyers, definitely in listing properties. So, it's been awesome working with them.
Well, we are integrating the Coming Soon campaign. And of course, with websites like that she's created, it helps our agents kind of, work together. And many times we have it sold before it ever hits the market. We're selling it for a premium. So it's great to have that tool.
Just happened actually with a listing on one of our rentals. So there you go, testimonial right here.
Right.
The market.
Yes.
Now a lot of people, here we are, September 11th, a lot of people are concerned about the market right now. Why should I buy now?
Certainly, it's a great time to buy. 34 years of working in this market, we've been through 4 cycles. And our market's like this. It's going. We've exceeded all records that we had in 2006, right? But this time, our market is not artificial. We don't have artificial demand. We have investors that actually are buying and can rent because the interest rates being at 2.6, 2.8, historic lows. I know when I started it was 14%. You remember those days?
Oh, I do.
And today we have this market where people are coming in high numbers. Our listing inventory is very low. So when you have inventory that's down and tapering down even further, and a demand index going this way, we're going to see this market really do well for probably 2, maybe 3 years. The question is, when you're buying, you have to say, is this short term or long term? Long term, it doesn't matter because the market will correct. But the last 5 corrections, only 2 where real estate really took a dive because it was real estate triggered. But when it's financial market or 9/11 or some other force that's not real estate related, our market kind of flattens a little bit. Maybe goes down a little bit, but nothing like the last time when it was triggered by real estate.
Exactly.
So we have a solid market.
Very good answer. That's exactly what I wanted to hear because I get that question often. And some people, it was different when you go back to the last crash. People were way in over their heads, literally with pay stubs, no skin in the game.
Stated income.
Yes.
Yep. They didn't have to qualify. You could show up and say, I'm qualified and I make $1 million. And then get a 80% first, 20% second. Mm-hmm. And sometimes money back. So there was no skin in the game for these.
Yeah, absolutely
buyers.
insane. Tell me, just before we close off, tell me about new builds.
New builds.
Actually, new builds.
The builders right now are trying to catch up. And if you can find some specs out there, you're really fortunate because you can log in, you basically lock that in, and by the time you're done, by that subdivision's end, you got a lot of built-up equity. New builds right now, you'll pay a little premium, but they're worth it. You can pick your colors, you can pick your upgrades. You have a builder warranty, sometimes 2, maybe 10 years in some builders. It's one of those things like when you go in and you want something pristine, the new build is a great option. Excellent. And of course, Kimberly has those options for you.
I agree. Well, now you bring up one more question. I said that was the last question, but this is an important one. So people going in to look at new build properties often think they don't need an agent, that they can go in and they'll save money on commission.
And that's a great question. And we get this a lot where actual home buyers, they're wanting to go in, they're so anxious. And they go in, and of course, it's required that we be with you on your first visit. The price is the same with or without us. So it's like the representative, at that model home is representing the builder. Who do you want on your side? Us or the builder? So, and the price is the same. So we a lot of times will negotiate things that they'll never tell you about. Incentives and things that they don't have to tell you about. We can also be very advantageous when it comes to, hey, which options are really good for resale? What about the location? And we're always thinking about resale. Now, we want you in your home for a long time, but yet things happen. Corporate reload, your job change, all sorts of things that can...
Family grows.
Yes, right. Or COVID, which everybody's working from home and they're going, oh my gosh, we need more space.
Randy, I really appreciate you taking your time out of the day and coming and sharing your wealth of knowledge and information, which is invaluable to all of us at Weichert Realtors, Courtney Valleywide, which is why I'm part of the team.
Pleasure to be here and pleasure to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on another segment of Arizona News Almost with Kimberly Era from Weichert Realtors, Courtney Valleywide.